It's the Bottom of the Soul podcast. Sneaker hoodie and sneaker creatures on blast, bringing you the latest and greatest of hip-hop fashion, high-end entertainment and content for the culture, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, Sneaker creatures on blast, bringing you the latest and greatest of hip-hop fashion, high-end entertainment and content for the culture, yeah, yeah, ooh, 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 ooh.
What it do, what it do, what it do, man?
What's up, bruh? You know, chilling, man. In the place to be. You know what it is.
Episode 3.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is.
Yes,
how you doing today, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing real nice, man. Feeling extra good. It was sunny yesterday, so I got to go outside a bit, you know. Nice weather. Can't complain, bro.
Right. It was sunny yesterday. Was a nice sunny day. Then it got rainy.
Yeah, it always get a little bit stormy.
It started hailing a little bit.
Yeah. Like I always say, don't complain about the sun. You want to complain about the rain, you know what I mean? So you got to get out there and get some when you got the opportunity.
Right.
With that. How about you, bro? How's it going on your end?
Man, it's good, man. Ain't nothing. I can't complain, man. You know, I'm God blessing, you know, waking up today, you know.
Straight up. I feel that.
It is, man. Getting to the program, man, you know.
Oh, yeah. We got quite a bit to talk about today. Like I said,
we do.
You do.
Most definitely. We got a lot on the agenda today, man. A lot on the roster.
Yeah,
A lot of steak and lobster on this roster today.
Extra meaty. Let's do it.
For sure. So what's we doing fit check in the morning, man? You know, we doing fit check for the afternoon. What we rocking today, man? You know, you see me in that Laker.
Oh yeah,
Kobe, man. You see me in that Kobe with the old school 2011 Kobe's, man. You know how we rocking today, man. Fresh as can be.
You know, I gotta do it. I gotta stay head to the feet down. And today I got something a little bit exclusive. I'm gonna bring out the box today. So let me go ahead and get that thing ready. Pop that thing out. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at these, bro. Those niggas people ain't even seen this box. They don't even know. They like, bro, that's a fake box. Like, bro, these is real.
What is it? What is in the box?
Oh, boy. You see they got my size to them. You see it. Ooh, that box is fresh. And if you look close on there, you can see like the little print, sort of like how Bape do they print on the sides. You can see it like in the light a little bit. How it got like a little hidden camel image. You know what I mean? So we're gonna pop this box open and show you what's inside, y'all. You know. And then look, the print, that's that print again. You feel me? Inside that box with
that's a crazy print on there.
Bro, like we're gonna get to the shoes though. I just want to show the box off because you know that thing fresh. So what these is right here, these are the Jordan 13 single day for the Chinese market. Like these releases wasn't even in the US. Like this wasn't something that was released in the United States. This is something that you only get from overseas. And at that time, I had a sneaker plug that was overseas. So that's why I was able to get a pair. So like I said, they only sell these overseas. They don't sell them in the US at all.
Okay.
So let's take a look at them. I want y'all to take a look. This pair right here, I left it in stock mode. As you see, it got the nice print, all black leather, and that comes off. I'm gonna show you on the other pair. And then look how good the texture is on this. Like, bro, that's that extra sexy suede. That's like something they had in Austin Powers when they were shagging. You feel me? And then, as always, when I got something that's exclusive, I know that it's rare. I always use my sneaker shields. You feel me? I put the sneaker shields on the shoes. So technically, this pair, besides this little spot right here, has never touched the bottom of the earth. So as you see,
Right.
it's still all red at the bottom. I can just peel this off, and you're gonna see that it got the holographic 13 right there. Real nice, you feel me? Then it also has it on the cat eye, with that cat eye right there. You feel me? You see the holographic moving right there. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like I said, it's a Jordan 13. Normally, when I wear these, people ask me, like, are those customs? I'm like, nah, it wasn't released over here. Leather, this is like real Italian leather, bro. Like, I barely got a crease in these things, and these are like probably like a good 5-6 years old when these came out. And like I said, they represent for the Chinese holiday. And what it is for like single people over there. They wear red to let them know that they're available to be approached. You know what I mean? And then all the other ones, they who don't participate in it, that's single, they just like part of it's like Christmas. They go and buy like all the things to sell and spoil themselves. So I mean, whether you trying to find a mate that day or you just enjoying the sales over there in China on Singles Day. I think I'll have to check the date on it, but that happens. So when you look at this pair over here, as you can see in the light, I took some of the designs off. So when that leather wipes off, you feel me?
Yeah, that's dope.
It starts to have that same camel print on it, like what was on the box, and that goes on the shoe.
Yeah, that's wet.
Yeah. Like I said, definitely got to keep them sneaker shields, this pair on this side as well, to make sure they never touch the earth. And that's what I'm rocking today. Like I said, a little something exclusive out the box. We're gonna put these back up here.
Straight up. I had some some Jordan 17s I had out for display today. You know, I mean, every day we just got to show them what we got in our closet, man. Just some type of holy grail that we got, something that people might wish they had, Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got from, bro.
I mean, that's what people came here for. This is a sneaker show. They want to see some kicks.
We got them Jordan 17s. That's them briefcases, man.
Nice.
That's that rare. Only worn one time.
Those is fire, bro.
Yeah, they about to come back out though. They coming back out. That's why I was bringing them to the broadcast, man, because they're gonna come back out and they're gonna be a high price. That briefcase gonna be a high price. So y'all better have your bag ready if you want to get a pair of these right here. This is I think what year these came out? Let me see, what edition is this? These are the 16s. 2016 edition. Yep.
Those is fire, bro. I ain't even have a pair of those in my collection, but the Jordan junkie gonna get what he wants in a minute. Trust me, if they coming out and I ain't copying, I'm getting them. While
we at it with wearing the Laker, wearing the Laker purple, you know what I mean? I got these for sale, size 9, 200, man. If you need them, man, holla at me. Make sure you holla at me. I think I got 1, 2, 3. I think I got 3, 4 pairs of these. Make sure you holla at me, inbox me. Text me if you know me. Tap into the bio. Hit the link, sneakerhoodie.com. That's where you'll see these at, and much more. You know what it is,
man. Yeah,
man. What's on these topics today, bro? What we got going on, man? I heard you was talking about. Yeah, let's see what you got going, man. What you bring something up, man.
All right, I'm gonna get this pulled up here in just a second. And we got like I said, we got something to talk about.
Hot topic.
Of course, we got our Nike news, but also some other sneaker brands has been making some noise as well this week. So we definitely want to give a shout out to them as well.
Right. Much love to all the independents. All the independents.
All your independents, other brands, Nike, Adidas, Skechers, down to Skechers. We love them all, bro. As long as you got some fresh heat, we're gonna put that on. We're gonna broadcast it. We're gonna let people know what it is, man.
Yeah. I don't love Nike though. Fuck Nike. Like I said before, I love Adidas more than Nike though. Now, I like that. I like how the clothes look on Nike, but not how Nike is.
Yeah, I feel
You
that.
know?
Is that pulling up for you, brother? The black
Yes,
sent over?
sir. Yes, sir. We got it.
Oh, let's take a look here. Of course, you know what I mean? We're gonna start off with these Jordans right here. That's coming out. Now, as you see right here, this is just a basic like mock-up. I don't believe this is the official pictures, but this is like sort of the official colorway and what we're going to expect. As you see there, it got the Nike Air Jordan tabs, which is okay. I prefer to have the Jordan logo on the back of the tab, but that Nike Air does give some nostalgia look to it. You know what I mean?
You like the Jordan over the
As you see,
Nike?
they go along with the mocha.
I like
Yeah, I like me. I'm a
yeah.
Jordan junkie, so I like,
Oh, see, I like the Nike
I mean,
over
I
the
have it either
Jordan.
way. I wish they can do.
It do the retro, bring the
I wish they could
retroness
one
out of
piece.
them. And if
Yeah,
you notice,
exactly. It gives that nostalgic look, and like I said,
it brings the price higher when you got that Nike on the back.
it does.
Yeah,
It
the price
does.
goes higher.
One day, I'm hoping that they put like one Nike sign here and one Jordan sign here, like do it half and half. You know what I mean? That'll be fire one day. We'll see. I mean, if they watching, I'm sure they hearing it and they want to know, like, yeah, that's what we want to see. One Jordan sign, one Nike sign for the people who like both. You know,
I can
but like I
dig it.
said,
I
this is a
can
cool
dig it.
colorway. It's a cool colorway. You got the black bag, the airbag look crisp on it. Like I said, this is what we're gonna look at as far as like a sample for those upcoming in 2025.
Right.
All right,
Those
this
look
one's right
dope.
here
Those
is
look dope.
a bit crazy and a bit exciting to take a look at. So we got the Nike Lego collections coming out in August. So hopefully by the end of the summer, you'll start seeing it in Legoland, Lego World, all across the malls and stores. I'm sure the lines is going to be packed with it. You know what I mean? So let's take a look here. Look at that with the Ben and Jerry Chunky Donkeys. I mean, that's definitely a cop, a sneaker collector right there, right, brother?
For sure. I got a pair of I think the waffles. They're the waffle Ben and Jerry's. We'll have to bring them out on another episode.
All right.
Them
And I like how they
right
did these floors, how it's like, you know what I mean, like a 3D material. It's like makes it like, yeah, like I said, this set is on fire, bro.
Right.
I'm hoping that all these images are legit, you know what I mean? But even if they're not, I'm sure we're gonna see something similar to this. That's what I'm saying. Black Cat Forge, I mean, that just came out. Yeah, hide your wallet, brother. Some Air Max ones, you feel me?
I got some
fire,
of them.
Right? That's
I got the Jackie Robinson edition. I got some of them. I got a whole
pair of Air Max.
Yeah, I got a whole Air Max edition. I got all those. Those are the fire.
These ones, I mean,
I
like the colors, how they got it there, but like I said, how they got the Legos on this one is a little bit different. Cool. I don't know.
Oh yeah, but for the Lego for just memorabilia, yeah, those are on point.
Right. Of course, you gotta have the Jordan ones in there with the Wolf Grays. And then what I like is how, like, if this is true advertisement, this is what I was talking about the other day, how I like them to, make things special. So when you take a look at this advertisement, how the things are floating, I mean, if I was a kid and I seen something like this, I mean, this would be a dream come true to be able to play with Legos and Nike products at the same time.
You remember Saturday morning cartoons? Saturday morning cartoons, bro.
You know what I mean? It gives it that type of feel.
Them commercials every day, and then the Christmas commercials.
There with Nike again. Hell yeah! Watching Captain Planet, you know what I mean? G.I. Joe, you feel me? Ninja Turtles, you know what I mean?
Right.
X-Men. I remember X-Men. X-Men was that one. You can't beat that X-Men, bro. No way, no how.
For real.
So let's take a look
here.
What
else you got up there, brother?
This one,
I
Um,
don't know about them. Those look
was
like
an
duck.
important topic to talk about today because there's a lot of
Daffy
hype
Duck.
behind these. I even got friends hitting me up now trying to find a pair. Here, you said what?
I said those look like Daffy Duck.
This is not the original pair that. Yeah, but I mean,
Like Daffy
look, bro,
Duck
these are
Geek.
selling out. This is not the
Is
colorway
they
that's
selling out?
available now. They got the what is it? Oh, they sold out. They completely sold out. It
Oh
was a
shit.
greenish model that they did there. I think I forgot the other colorway, but look,
See, all
I'm
black,
telling you,
all
bro,
black could
these
be dope.
younger
All
people,
black,
they like it.
all black could be cool.
Yeah, I'm more of a Croc man. I'm a Croc man myself, but I mean, hey, at least you know Nike's jumping and doing something different, something like innovative, what the people want. So
You might
that's
catch
what
me in
we're
some
seeing
Nike,
here
some
with
Gucci
these. I mean, it's not a
slides.
bad pair. Yeah, you feel me? And that's what they
You
are,
know,
slides. People want to be comfortable. Lifestyle
yeah,
is definitely a big market right now going on.
that's some shit you wear when
Yeah.
you go on vacation. You know, when you overseas, catching your hair in the breeze. You know what I mean? That's that shit right there,
And then we're
man.
gonna take a look. You said that you know, we got that Air Max Day going on, you know what I mean? So that's a big one overseas. I mean, they
Oh,
have a
that
celebration
complex.
down in LA. We'll take a
Yeah,
look at it
that
right here
complex.
going on. And, you know, I normally go to these type of events, but I went to Japan this year, so I didn't get in. But as you see, they have an influencer right here. He's going to go and basically like talk about like what's going on there at the event. But like I said, normally this is hosted in LA. It's an annual event. Sometimes they do have it in Vegas as well, so they do like a second part to it, or they just have it in Vegas by itself. Tickets normally start off around I think $500 there for general admission. For like VIP, it's like $800 there. And I know that sounds like a steep price, but if you can afford to go, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely one of like the most premier like shows I ever been to. You know, SneakerCon is great. Got So, of course, is great. Even the other pop
You
ups,
said
you know,
this
is
is the
great. But
one.
this one's right here, it's like,
This is the
yeah, this
one,
is like the
huh?
T Rex. See this guy right here? He just won a ticket to get the Air Max 1000, the first 3D printed shoes, you know, that's coming out. So he's about to scratch it off right
Oh, okay,
here. Like
okay.
I said, he's about to get the Air Max 1000. Yeah, he's gonna be the first person to ever get a pair because they're getting it released right
Yeah,
there. See
those
how
are
they
the ones
coming up on the screen
those are the ones
at
we was
conference time?
working on. Those are the ones we was working on before we left the company.
Right.
Yeah. I was part of that
The Air
motherfucking
Max
design.
1000. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, most definitely.
Right. So
We
he's
gonna
gonna go
get our
ahead and bust them
kudos
out
on
with
that
him.
point. We gonna
We're gonna
make
get a
sure we
real life
tell them
look at it.
about that. We gonna make sure we tell them about that. We were part of
Look,
that
he likes your pair though.
whole thing. Yes, sir. But I'm gonna cop me a
Right.
pair of them. I'm gonna
So
make sure to
yeah.
get me a pair. I'm gonna make sure to get a pair. They got
So
a
that's
nice
one part of the event
little
that they
thing.
had in LA. Yeah, I mean they did their thing, and this is gonna be a little bit more look inside. Like I said, in LA, they didn't have it at the headquarters this year, from what I heard. I haven't heard anybody employee wise stating any celebrations. So it looks like LA, and then I'll show you the next place. But
Oh, you know
as
they
you
ain't
see,
telling
they
us
do it with the
nothing no
classic
more.
display cases on the wall, so you can take a look at the shoes.
They ain't about to tell us nothing no more.
You know, so that was like a nice look from the inside.
They said we ain't telling bottom of the soul nothing no more. Well, no, they
Hey,
got
but
their
if
own
you guys are
show.
watching videos,
They going crazy.
if y'all want
If you watching the show, then you know.
if they want to share, hey, look, share them details, man. You
Yeah,
know,
man. We'll
and
have you
this
up
is where
here
they
as
had it
our
at in
guest.
Hong Kong. You
Oh, they got a show
see,
out in Hong
everything is
Kong
in
too?
so this happened in Hong Kong. Yeah, like this is in Hong Kong. They go, what's his name? Quavo was there.
Okay.
Quavo was there. There you go, right there, standing there. So they had big celebrities there. You know what I mean? So like, look how they do the designs there. Like I said, the one in
Right.
LA seemed more of like an influencer chill out tool. You know what I mean, but the
No,
way
they
they
always
did
got
this
some
was,
nice
you know what I mean,
events. I
way
ain't gonna
better. I mean,
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Them Nike events be always lit.
yeah,
They be lit. Anything that got
Yeah,
to
and
do
they
with
got the
them and
designs. You see how they got those right there.
I don't know
The
what the
women's
hell they
shoes, little
doing with
DNA,
them.
little examples. Like I said, they
Them is
pushing them
crazy.
DNAs real hard. Like they're trying to get people to buy them DNAs. So they trying really hard to do a lot of promotion advertisement. Me, in
Oh
my
yeah, he need
opinion,
to
I
cut
don't think
that
it's
out.
working. Sort of like,
Hell no.
yeah, sort of like the
No way,
Scorpions, like them
Jose.
Scorpion shoes. Remember
Yeah.
them
No.
Scorpions like fought really hard. So I mean, I don't know. They Nike, like I said, sometimes just do it, sometimes just not. They got to
Yeah, they
understand that model.
just don't sometimes. Just leave that shit on the drawing board. That's
Right.
what they
So let's
need to
get
do.
off the Nike talk for now, and let's talk about, like you said, um, some other shoes that's coming up and coming out, which I'm really excited about as well. I call them the Porky the Pigs. I don't know if that's the
Them
official
is wet
name
though.
for
Them
them,
is wet.
but that's
Them
what
is
I'm going
wet.
with, the Porky the
Yeah,
Pigs,
we
because they're
gonna
all
call them the
pink.
Porky the Pigs.
Bro,
You know,
we're
them
gonna
is the
check out
pork.
the materials. Now, as you see right now, they're doing like the box is exclusive. They make it look like a Valentine's Day box. You know what I mean? Very exclusive with the colors. You see the inside of the box. Like I said, it's the devil in the details for me.
Right.
And then I just gives you a closer look, more at like the suede on it there, inside the box. On the back of the box, you get. I mean, not on the back of the box. Inside the box, you get like a little Valentine's Day card. It says "Text me, true love." You know what I mean? This is dope.
Yeah, for sure, for
And then
sure.
on the side, you see the side of the box in there. A sweet pair of kicks for my Valentine's. Like I said, I believe this might be a Valentine's drop. I don't know for sure, but like I said, I just got word. These are definitely the new hype shoes that's taking over. Definitely going to be really hard to get. From what I understand, it's only supposed to be like 1,000 pair of them in total, just 1,000.
Mm. That's gonna be a hard
And then
get.
as you see, they come with some extra accessories. You get a headband. Boy, just 1,000 pairs. It's rough, but I mean, it's worth it if you can. You know what I mean? They definitely know how to keep things limited over there. And then, like I said, this is a nice look at the shoes themselves. Like that's some nice quality, nice mesh, little foam on top of it, mesh what's it called? Hydroplex.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Bottom, you know what I mean? Like I said, definitely look. And as we get closer, you can see like
I'm gonna definitely try to get my hands on them.
definitely, like I said, bro, these shoes are fire. It's definitely on fire right there. And like I said, it's a lot of hype building up on them. So, you know, whoever's able to get a pair, bless y'all. Hopefully, y'all able to get a pair too. Bless up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I see you wearing that Kobe jersey, bro. You got that Kobe jersey on. So I wanted to bring it back to my boy C and show you a pair of the Mamba editions he did. Like I say, dude, pretty sick. He does some dope things. So we're gonna get that pulled up and take a quick look at that. Show a little bit of what he did with the Mambas.
Okay.
As you see, got the numbers on there.
Yeah. Them look pretty
nice
good.
leather, Mamba print. Mamba forever on the laces.
That's a nice Saturday night out, you know.
Yeah,
with some nice black purple jeans with a nice little
throw those on like
you know.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and they glow in the dark.
And the bottoms of them glow in the dark too.
Shout out to Sia, man.
You know, like I said, definitely one of those underrated designers. Yeah, shout out. I'm gonna keep blowing him up, bro. He trying to do his thing, so that's definitely a new look. Now switching gears over to Puma. Puma just had a new release with ASAP Rocky. When they had the show overseas, it was a big show overseas. They had Fashion Week. When they had Fashion Week overseas, you know, that's a big event. A lot of the big companies go. Gucci, Balenciaga, Prada, Louis Vuitton line, you know, with Pharrell, you know what I mean? Like, they be there. That's the type of thing you're seeing.
Nah, so Pharrell came out with a hot ass thing. Yeah, Pharrell and them came out hot this year. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about them purses and shit, but everything else was good. You know, I ain't rocking them little purses, but
those Timberlands they had fire. He did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
So as you see in this clip here, ASAP's Rocky showing off his hard work. He's been making a lot of these different shoes with different materials with the Mastros. And like I said, they had the OG Mastros come out during that week in Fashion Week. And Reeboks, a lot of other companies where brands was there, shoe brands was there, even Adidas, like everybody took wave of how Puma did this and sold out pretty well. So now we're going to see an iteration where A$AP Rocky is bringing these 3D printed versions of them, which they have the spikes on the bottom, sort of like the Virgil Abigail's, but as what he's saying, like they're supposed to be more street, more of like you're supposed to wear them while you're like riding a motorcycle or driving your car. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's trying to get into. And then that street style switching to like a club style, as you see how he's dressed up right there. You know what I mean? With the all leather on, like look like something you wear to the club, and then giving it that street wear fashion. So shout out to A$AP. I mean, doing this thing,
A$AP, man.
You know, with that.
Shout out to him beating that case too, man. Shout out to him on his success right now. I've been hearing him in the tabloids. You know what I mean? Do your thing, Rock. Keep it going.
Yeah, I definitely know. Right.
Yo.
So those are our breaking news segments for right now.
Let's snap into a nice little smoke break. You know what I mean?
But you know, definitely give a check out while you're on vacation in Vegas.
Yeah, man, we're gonna take a little smoke break for a little second. You know what I mean? A little 5 minute. You know what I mean? Give it 5 and 5. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's get to it. I'm ready to smoke. I know the people ready to smoke. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is a DOP production. This is a DOP production.
It ain't hard to find. It ain't hard to find. No, 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 no.
This is a DOP production. This is a DOP production.
It ain't hard to find. It ain't hard to find. No, 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 no.
This is
It ain't hard to find.
Yeah, we back up in here, bro. I think you still on mute. We just came back from the break. You know what it is. Bottom of the
Damn,
Soul
you on mute?
podcast, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
We
we
back in
good.
effect.
We good. We here. We back. You know what
Back,
it is.
man.
Back to back. lit on a motherfucking Thursday.
On a
We in the
Thursday,
building.
man. What they say they turning up on a Thursday, man. Let's get up into this shit on this Thursday. Stephen A. and LeBron. Now, what's going on with these two? Let's tap in what the hell these niggas is going through right now. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, type me in because I just woke up. I don't even know what's going on with that. I need to know, bro. That's crazy.
We gotta hear what he's saying, man. We gotta hear what this nigga's saying, man.
What's up, everybody? Stephen A. Smith here. Recently, we made news because O'Reilly announced a tour that's coming nearest you in the very, very near future. Get your tickets now for this. It's called Three Americans, live March 30th at Live Nation's Flag Star at the Westbury Music Fair on Long Island. Don't miss the very first show. It's myself, Chris Cuomo, and yes, that man, Bill O'Reilly. Take our different ideas, our different backgrounds, our different beliefs across the country to demonstrate that respectful, meaningful, and even fun conversation. Those are the things that make America as great as it should be. Right here, this is LeBron James on Pat McAfee talking about me.
Which leads obviously to you and Stephen A. Hey, legit, that feels like the moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh yeah, we're watching it. We're all.
Oh yeah,
you're seeing it as well.
No, he literally. It started off with, I didn't want to address it.
yeah, sure.
I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it, but since the video came out, I feel the need to address it.
Hey, on fire. You would be not to talk about it.
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you could address it, it's your ass. Like seriously, it's and like another, he completely like missed the whole point. The whole point.
The whole point.
Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job to criticize or to be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him again. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and sit in his chair in his tighty whities on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get a chance. But you're right.
Dude, like relax, bro. Like relax.
Tidy Whitey's comment was funny because I don't wear.
Hold up. Let's pause that real fast. He said he gonna be in his tidy whities. He probably is. He probably was in his tidy whities. He probably was. Stephen A, man, you look like you be in your tidy whities, eating a bowl of ice cream, looking at real niggas do real shit. He do look like that type, man.
Yeah. That's cold. Hey, for real.
Tidy Whiteys.
Watermelon head.
Let you figure out why that is. But moving on from that particular subject, I don't happen to consider anything that LeBron has said a laughing matter. So y'all wanted me to be serious, I'll be serious.
It is a laughing matter, nigga.
And I know there's some people out there that's going to be like, oh, I'm milking the story for all it's worth. Well, I've been winning in television for quite some time. I don't need an incident like this to talk about LeBron, and I don't need an incident like this to get ratings. LeBron gives us plenty of ammunition to talk about him, both good and bad. So let's get that out the way first. Let's also get out the way that major props to Pat McAfee for getting that interview. There's a lot of people that's been texting me, and he's a teammate. He's on ESPN. Why would he do that? Please, y'all, be quiet. Pat McAfee did nothing wrong. Pat McAfee did his job. Pat McAfee has a show that airs on ESPN. You have an opportunity to get LeBron James. You take him. I don't give a damn who you are. This is one of the greatest players in the history of basketball. You get him. If you have an opportunity to get him, you get him. And I didn't think that Pat McAfee disrespected me or did me wrong in any way. He did his job, and I got no problems with it.
Thumbs up, people. He took thumbs up.
My issue is with LeBron James. And I just want to say for the record, LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. And he went on national television today and he lied again.
This nigga Stephen A. want his ass whooped. What do you mean?
This big
His
watermelon head, bro. What is he talking about?
When
bro?
he's trying to get LeBron, what he trying to do is get LeBron out of his character. He trying to fuck up his the last of his legacy because he know he going out. Sons is coming in. He got one son in this about to start killing hard. Then he got another son that's about to come like Wilt Chamberlain on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And he probably gonna be playing for the Lakers too. So he just mad that he has to commentate on their ass. Look at his ass.
I'm tired of it. Hating on LeBron, bro. Bro.
Oh,
LeBron came out of high school, bro, carrying the game, bro, doing his thing. I mean, even though he didn't beat my Warriors sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I respect it. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's LeBron. It's the same thing like when Jordan is around.
They thought his sons was going to come out like that, but the genetics of this new millennium is not like how it was in the 80s and 90s. So he's not going to come out beastfully. If you look at the kids these days, they're very small. They're smaller. They're more petite than any of the old generations of the basketball players or football players or any sports players that's around right now. So there's no comparison. You know what I mean? We don't really see too many big ass high school kids dominating like that. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, they either get hurt their first year, we don't hear nothing about them again, you know? But he's a hater.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, you know what I mean?
You see, when he
that's basically what it is. He's just trying to run it up so he can get them clicks on his podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. What is old Billy Goat looking
exactly
at?
What it is.
When he approached me while I was sitting courtside at that game against the New York Knicks, when he rolled up on me, I didn't know he was going to roll up on me. I had no idea. But when he said what he had to say, I was in no position to give any kind of retort without making a scene. It was during the third quarter. It was fresh out of a timeout. It was him walking to the basketball court. It was on national television. The cameras were rolling. And had I done something, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to act? You want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith? And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you, it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
Hold up. That nigga would have got his ass whooped on national
word, bro.
TV.
That's nasty word.
He would not have did a goddamn thing if LeBron would have put his hands on him. He would went to sue. He would have had his lawyers up, but him trying to fight back.
You know.
It'd have been funny as a motherfucker. He should have got Froggy and leaped so he can get a little bit more stardom and more clicks, you know?
Yeah.
He might have did his little career better if he
don't be sitting there talking all them words and you can't back it up, bro. That's ugly.
Right. Because when they catch your ass at one of them little sports events.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a wrap when you talk about a man's family and all that bullshit.
Ugly.
You get your ass whooped. You get your ass
work right there,
Stephen A.
And then it'd be a content person talking bad like that. That's ugly. Imagine if he did something like that to Jordan, and that's what I'm saying. That's how disrespectful that is.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
I mean,
he wouldn't to Jordan because Jordan would have had him out.
He is the modern day Jordan, whether people want to love it. So he wouldn't talk bad like that about Jordan. Like he wanted to do that.
Jordan would have had him out of there. Jordan would have had him fired. Jordan would play dirty. He would have had that nigga fired. Yeah. Jordan
don't play none of that. He'd have been like, you can counsel this guy. Fired. Done.
If you was around Jordan, you wouldn't even. You'd be like, damn, Jordan, a nigga like us. He better be cool.
Right. Straight up.
That I'm not going to tolerate. But I knew he wasn't going to do something like that. There was no fear in my mind about it. It was shock. Because as I have repeatedly stated, I was not talking about his son. I was talking about him. And whether it's the video that you saw him a couple of days later after that incident when he was talking to Richard Jefferson, my colleague at ESPN, before an ABC game in Boston when it got blown out that night by the Celtics, or in the aftermath of it, including Pat McAfee's show when he talked about me getting personal and taking it beyond basketball. I'm getting to a point where I'm getting very annoyed at people who cover the game of basketball, who cover professional sports, pundits out there, including him, his inner circle, his family members, and everybody else included. When are y'all going to ask him or hold him accountable for the truth? I have not been talking about Bronny James. I have not, as LeBron James accused me of doing to my face, been shitting on his son. I clapped back at D Wade and Melo, two brothers I love dearly, when they were talking about this, even though 99% of the stuff they said was right. It was not clapping back at his son. Your second round pick, 55th overall. There's been plenty of second round picks that have to work their way up through the ranks before getting to the pro level. Me pointing that out about his son and talking about how his son has been pushed to the forefront, thereby put in a line of fire for folks in the media to come at him, is not denigrating his son. It's simply highlighting what we all knew, which is that he's not ready yet. But based on what we've seen from Bronny recently, there are indications that he will be. And as LeBron James pointed out on the Pat McAfee show today, it's probably sooner than later because his growth and his maturation from just a year ago has happened by leaps and bounds. Nothing but respect and appreciation. Wishing Bronny nothing but the best. This is not about Bronny. This is about LeBron. This is about LeBron. And when you sit up there and you talk about, I love talking about, I don't need something like this to happen to talk about LeBron. He plays for the Lakers.
Yes, you do.
He is LeBron James. I don't need an incident like this to talk about LeBron James. And do I use him for ratings? You're damn right.
Shit.
Like I use anything in the news for ratings. Because I'm a reporter and a personality and a pundit and a commentator. That's
Just
my
like
career.
Using you.
Of course I talk about him. Of course I talk about anything relevant in the news.
That part.
1 minute it's LeBron, another minute it's the Cowboys. Y'all act like that's all I talk about. For 2 hours a day, 10 hours a week live, all I talk about is LeBron and the Cowboys. Are you sure? Because I can pick a whole bunch of things I've gotten in trouble for opening my mouth about. But that's neither here nor there. Because let's not get distracted from the real point at hand. The real point at hand is this. LeBron James continues to lie. He hoodwinked y'all into thinking that he was upset about criticism about his son. If your son is a professional basketball player, and I was talking about your son as a basketball player, since you just went on Pat McAfee's show and said you would never knock anybody for talking about the game, then what is it that I said? What I said was, as a father, stop. I wasn't talking about you as a father, as somebody that's home minding your business, and I just call you out because your son is in this position. That's not the father I've been talking about. That's why I've been addressing Draymond Green, who's been an avid supporter of LeBron on this matter. All I'm asking is for comprehension of the actual point. How do you mention Bronny James without bringing up how he got drafted by the Lakers? How he got drafted, period. How do you bring that up without bringing up LeBron James saying he was better than some NBA players before he got to the NBA? How do you bring that up without bringing up that LeBron James said, quote, if you want me, draft my son. At this point, it ain't about the money. I'll play for free. That was LeBron. How is it? I mean, I understand cynics. I understand this penchant to just hate the player and not the game. I understand how it's tempting to just come at me because you might dislike me or might disagree with me if you're Joe Public or Susie Public out there. I get it. But don't the truth matter? Because there's one person in this ordeal that's telling the truth, and it's me.
That sound like a straight hater, bro. He hella emotional, though.
Yeah,
His
he
ass
do.
lies a lot. And there's a lot of shady stuff that he does. And one of the things is his passive aggressiveness and the two-facedness and smile in your face and dig you behind the back. I happen to know that about him, which is why I don't like him. And he don't like me. But it doesn't stop me from being fair and calling it like I see it. We ain't exchanging Christmas gifts. We ain't having Thanksgiving dinner together. What you bring your son up in there for?
Damn
What
it.
you bring your family up in there before? You gonna go on Pat McAfee show, talk about you gonna protect your house. What you talking about? Your son ain't at the house. He's at Crypto.com Arena.
See
We
LeBron
ain't covering
James,
him
man,
in Brentwood. We covering him in downtown LA at the Crypto.com Arena, where you put him. Now, I happen to believe that he's going to be ready. I think Bronny's going to be an NBA player. I believe in the kid personally. But LeBron did this.
This is brought to you by Sneaker Creatures and Sneaker Hoodie, the Bottom of the Soul podcast. Make sure you tap the like button, subscribe to all the channels. We'll be doing raffles, giveaways soon. The summer's up. You know how I do. I do it big.
Yes, sir.
So make sure y'all tap the like button, subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Now, to get
So
to
how
he
you
and
feel
I,
about all
could
that?
y'all please go back to the video?
I mean, I think that nigga's just he talking hella shit because LeBron punked him on national television. You know, anybody gonna be mad, but he was asking for it. He asked for it when he talks about a lot of motherfuckers. He's been talking about people for years, so LeBron might be the only one that approached you like, hey, nigga, you say something about my son, I'm gonna knock your motherfucking ass out. Simple and plain.
As he should, bro.
You feel some
As he
type of
should.
way. Hell yeah, you say something about my son, it's up. Any of my kids, it's up. If they in that type of degree, fuck it, nigga. I don't care. I go to school like that. Don't play with mine. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Right.
what you think about this nigga, man?
I feel like it's odd to me because, like I said, he wouldn't do this to Jordan. And then on top of that, like you're not just a commentator, sir. You're a podcaster. You doing the same job I'm doing over here. You feel me? You up here trying to tell the people what they want to hear to give them that guidance to get to your channel. And I understand that too as well. But then, like, bro, if that's the case, then control the narrative. Yeah, y'all might not get along or whatever, but like keep that to the side. That's why he approached you the way he did then, because he knew you have feelings about it. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like it feels like to me, Stephen A. Smith is trying to bait LeBron a little bit. But like you said, LeBron ain't falling for it because he, you know what I mean, he's experienced. He been done with these type of like dramatics, you know what I mean, before. So it's good.
Right. And he a billionaire, man. He already got the game, man. You know, he in there. He in the NBA. He's in the Lakers. He's tied in with with the owners. You know, he's a franchise like Magic Johnson, man, or Shaq or anybody else in that type of lane, you know. So he got a lot of say so when it comes to the Lakers.
Top 50,
so
top 5, probably.
Yeah.
Who knows,
Hell yeah.
you know?
He's the top 5 Laker of all. It's been Kobe, Shaq, LeBron, what's his name? Kareem, and who else? There's another one. There's another Wilt. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Yeah,
and then there's a couple, and then and all the ones Jerry West. You know what I mean? We can't forget about them. We can't forget about all those guys. You know what I mean? They did their job too. They started this shit, and then they hired
Magic
people
too. Him, the original
Magic Johnson. Yeah, Magic used to be my favorite player back in the day.
Yeah, that's why Michael Jordan went by him too.
Yeah. Hell yeah. For sure. Let's snap into this
that baseball.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. That baseball started today. It's the first season. The games are going right now.
We still talking about sports. We gotta talk about that.
Right. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. What we got today, man? We got where they at right here, man? We got the Yankees play. See, the Yankees is up in the 5th right now against the Brewers. You know how them Yankees go. Which your team? Which your team in the NBL?
Normally they start off slow, so we'll
Who you rocking with in the
Yankees
NBL?
go Yankees. You know what I mean?
You fuck with the Yankees?
You know what I mean? I'm original Oakland Athletic, you feel me? But now we're gonna be the Las Vegas Aces.
Oh yeah, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold blooded.
Nah, I don't fuck with them. Nah.
They did y'all wrong. They did y'all wrong, brother.
I only fuck with the Aces and the Raiders. That's it.
See, I'm like,
what's his name though?
You know, I like the Dodgers.
I used to play for.
I'm with the Dodgers, man. I'm a die-hard Dodgers, man. You know, they still rocking.
Yeah.
That's who I run with.
You know what I mean? And then you know what I mean. You got to go back to like Babe Ruth. Them legends, like I mean, Yankees got a lot of good players, but like I said, I'm an A's fan, bro. You know, we old school.
We got them Blue Jays up. The Orioles. Oh, okay. They killing Baltimore. Be more on their ass. Okay.
Hey, Orioles they've been strong. Last year they did pretty well too. They sort of fell off toward the end, but they did pretty good well too.
Let's see what's up with the A's. Who they playing today? Who the A's playing?
Yeah, that's shocking that the Blue Jays ain't putting no points.
Oh yeah, they playing tonight. They play tonight. Where they at? Seattle? Okay. Yeah, we should have been at that game. We could have been up there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was a season opener today. I did not know.
No.
Yeah, I've been behind on the baseball.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. We slept on that one.
Yeah, I've been slacking on it. I've been looking at the
next
basketball.
game though. Next game, because you know they're gonna play again.
Oh yeah, they're gonna play 100 times up there, man. Their season is long.
Yeah,
I don't know. Baseball seasons be long. They play 1,000 games, I think. Shit. I don't know how many, but I know they play a lot.
And they 100 innings. I mean, baseball season forever.
Right. Who else? Okay, yep. I see. LA up on the ass. I told you, bro. That's where it's at. LA, the Dodgers, man. They got that dude from China, that pitcher. I forgot his name.
He go hard though.
Yeah, he go hard. And they got Betts. You know Betts.
I don't know how I say it, but I know that he tall.
Yeah. That whole team, they got a whole little squad on there, man.
Yeah.
They got a whole little squad up on there, bro. Yeah, they've been doing their thing, man.
They're doing their thing. We'll see how the season progresses on that. You know what I mean? We'll see how that progresses for sure.
So shit, what else been going on, man? What else been going on, man? What's on your mind, man?
Bro, chilling out, you know.
I want to check out these,
right now in life, man. Just trying to stay focused.
Check out these new Jordan 1s coming out. Yeah, they got these coming out in April. Yeah. Like. Hold on, man. Let me show you, brother.
Yep, let's see it. You know, I want to see
it here, man. You know what it is.
Gotta show me.
Yeah. That's them ones.
Oh, the quad 54s.
Yeah, the 54s. The motherfuckers is icy. You can rock them with anything.
I like the details on those, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's fine. That picture right there, that's a take my money picture right there.
Right, I'm gonna definitely get them for the feet and for the resale. Most definitely. Let's see what other releases they got up on coming up in
They
these
launch
next
over
couple
here because
days.
sometimes they just be launching overseas, bro. Now they get crazy part about the Quais.
Oh, they got them Mama Mia's. Oh, you see the price on those?
Yeah,
Yeah, brother.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a night. They're gonna go up. They probably gonna go to about
They hitting.
1,500. Yeah, they're gonna go up soon. That's right now. So as soon as they drop, they're gonna go way up. You know what I mean? They going way up, brother.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Oh,
Let's see what else
those
they got on the market.
real
man.
numbers right there, triple digits. They ain't playing with triple
Right,
digits.
right, what see what else they got on the market, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
They got them New
Hell yeah.
Balances coming out, them
Yeah, I feel like
550s.
no,
They got them old 550s. Oh yeah. See, them is clean.
classic 550s.
Yeah, them is some
you know what I mean?
classic. Yeah, them is some classic 550s.
That's a nice colorway.
know? Yeah, in them baby blues.
Clean cut, you know what I mean?
Yeah, them baby blues is a nice colorway too. What a nice little fit, you know.
Yeah, they got a New Balance store out by the
Nice summer day outfit. Nice
Hell
summer
yeah.
day outfit with some shorts, you
Those
know. Ain't too much, don't there?
right.
Right, man. You know, we just giving them some game culture, some fashion, man. All that other shit on the internet be drama, you know. We staying irrelevant with the scene, you know.
We ain't got time.
You know, we keeping it good vibes over here on the Bottom of the Soul podcast, if you know what I mean, you know.
Yeah, that I mean.
You know, that's how we keeping it rolling over here.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
on that is a man. But yeah, what else we got on the agenda today, bro? I know we got a couple more things for their ass, man. I know we got a couple more things, man. I know you got something to bring up on your end, man. Shout out to the people watching, man. We up and coming. I said shout out to the people that's watching right now. They see we up and coming. They see where we going. You know, it's like the Field of Dreams. If you build it, it's gonna come around this motherfucker, man. Money gonna come around this motherfucker, man. If you think it, if you dream it, if you think it, money gonna come. Go out and get it too. You feel me? That's how we gotta keep shit popping around here. Keep this shit rolling,
Hell
man.
yeah.
It's the Bottom of the Soul podcast, man. We coming to your ass twice a week.
Hell yeah, bro.
We got a studio coming out where we're gonna be doing interviews,
Shit, hold
live
up.
interviews.
I'm just
You
gonna
know what
put
I
me on
mean?
pause for a second.
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna put a little bit of music on for the for a little intermission.
Ever since the 80s.
Oh, a gun can be a 22 or a 38, and it will silence you, dear sir. That is a silencer. A gun,
You know what it is, nigga.
a 22
It's them bars.
or a 38.
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, motherfucker.
It will silence
I got a loaded revolver, problem solver, pistol grip on the cater, I can go harder. And I don't like to talk about murder, but it's real. Gorillas in the game get they banana peel. Chill, all that
Tough talking unnecessary. Most niggas bumping guns really be very scary. You could take a glamour shot for the obituary. This a message from Christ, like a missionary. Never speaking in blasphemy, but my goons I run with down a blast for me. Get cash with me, put your body on display, and you can guarantee it'll be something to see. You don't want it with me, them boys got heat. Hot enough to melt your ass if you sleep. The charge is death, is conviction when I speak. The truest shit spoken, only God can judge me. Coward, we got heavy heat for 22. If it's on, man, we after you. I got a loaded revolver, problem solver. Everybody wanna shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I let your brain hang. I got a loaded revolver, problem solver.
I'm in it for the bigger picture, reading over Jesus scriptures, finger trigger on the pistol, 38 that act like missiles, rip to your tissue. These guys don't want no wish, so I put the barrel to your mouth and let these hollow friends kiss you. I'm so comfortable with the ride, low pockets so free, easy. How you leaking your peaches? You don't ride around cause the car gets Swiss cheese. I stay closer than close to my enemy. These niggas are so elementary. I leave them with the I keep something on my hip that'll make you flip. In that sucker ass nigga you with won't even trip. Straight gangster dog, I'ma let off a full clip. When shots bang at your SUV, I make it a big hit. I was brought up in that pop era, so I'm breathing that thug shit. Send me cock back with my mug on ugly. Chanel shades, black beanie covering my fade. 40 Glock on my waist when I'm standing on the stage. Hey.
We got heavy heat for 22. If it's on, man, we after you. I got a loaded revolver, problem solver. Everybody wanna shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I let your brain hang. I got a loaded revolver, problem solver.
Hot dog, I ain't been one thumb, Dumb punk boys ain't want none, nah. Cause I done been one my north side goons they on. And they don't really give a fuck about none of y'all. Cause y'all niggas looking prissy in your ride. Your dicks look me in my eyes, I see pussy in disguise. Hope you improvise your strategy to a bigger size. Bigger goons by your sides, fuck your blades and your knives. All my rellies read the ride and we hunting heads. This summer niggas is dead, they got young, easy misled. Yep. Who wanna come here frontin' like they from here? I leave your fam so broke they in the church they in one tear. Ball pairs in high school, them niggas squares. Got my first straight A, tucked it underneath my gear. Got my first chrome deuce, we went everywhere. Beef on, discuss cutting, you get left there.
We got heavy heat for 22. If it's on, man, we after you. I got a loaded revolver, problem solver. Everybody wanna shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I let your brain hang. I got a loaded revolver, problem solver.
You won't believe the gems I just found in the world of sneakers and streetwear. These aren't just any sneakers. Let's talk about those exclusive kicks that are not just shoes, they're a statement. Imagine rocking the latest sneaker drop that your friends can only dream of. They're reselling treasures that elevate your style and give you that edge in the game. Seriously, when you step out in these, heads will turn. And it's not just about looking good. It's about feeling confident and unique, right? These sneakers are perfect for showing off your personality, whether you're hitting the streets or gaming with friends. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this chance to snag something truly special. Click that link and dive into a world where your style stands out.
out Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? Sticky Hood. Sticky Hood, listen. That's Cuzzo. Make sure I tap in with Bro Page, all that. We first start getting shit going on. And we finna start with the sneaker shit. We going different stores, all that shit. So make sure I tap in. That's my Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? That's why he came here laughing at me one day, like, you know who the fuck I am? Cuzzo, I already know. Man, listen. Keep doing your thing. I see who you are. I'm like, oh, that's my motherfucking cousin. Let me stop playing. Straight up. This nigga, all of this motherfucker laughing at me. I'm trying to find out who he is. Oh, Active Chucks is in a building.
Introducing Jam Session. Hey, comments.
What's happening? We back, man. You know we back. We back like cook crack, man, as they say. You gotta unmute your mic, brother. Your mic muted.
My bad.
There you go. There we go.
Like I was saying, bro, like, you know what I mean? Everything good. I want to see how
it's a game for the ass, but we couldn't hear you. My nigga was chopping.
It's all good, brother. Like I was saying, just want to see everything on with the future, the fashion house together. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes it tick.
Straight up, man. Straight the fuck, brother. Hell yeah, man.
Straight up.
Let's get into this shit, man. I got something I would.
You hear me live? Okay.
Let's get into this, man.
Let's go.
Where's it at? I was looking at this earlier, man. I wanted to show it to you, man. These shoes is coming out, brother.
What?
Not there. That's not what I want to see today. That's not what we trying to see. We're trying to see these SB. Here we go.
I'm about to bring us some kickers for SB.
Here we go. This is some shit that is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Some nice SBs, man.
That is the
shout out to the people in the comments, man.
Trying to think of what else we've heard it called, but anyway, it has been on our radar for some time. I've been asked about this shoe for a very long time, so I'm definitely excited to get this thing out and show you what's good. Let's check it out. All right. So from what I'm hearing, this shoe will MSRP for $135 and will be releasing April 3rd at your local Nike SB retailer. Out the box in my hand, it's pretty awesome, man. I mean, this thing has a lot of awesome details.
SBs, man. There's something about them SBs that I love.
Go over the shoe with you guys and just show you some more. In the meantime, let's just bring it in right away. Let's see what's going on with this thing immediately.
Hit so hard with a nice pair of jeans.
We've got a lot of different texture stories going on a variety of panels.
Yeah, that's pretty fire, bro.
Pretty sick.
I'll be in my fashion more than
what I'm seeing. No doubt. I mean, they've really kind of done their work on this one. and brought
Hey, that's fire.
colors from Yuto's
With
first
that
dunk
like sesame,
into
that
the mix,
sesame
like
green
this
on
kind
it
of
like that.
kind of faded kind of peach
Yeah, they
and
got the peach
seemingly
laces.
near
Put the
white
peach laces in there,
laces.
man, with the peach shirt,
Phylons
the blue
are
jeans.
aglets are kind of dark with
It's a wrap.
this weave, kind of a
I
basket
like that.
weave.
I like that. Why he had
One
that
thing I kind of noticed about this one,
background with that bands
and I
off
don't
the
think it was
wall. That's
present on
fire.
the first
Right.
Yuto dunk,
That's a
the
dope light.
eyelet. There's an eyelet here that is circular, kind of circular metal, and it's kind of only on the outside of the right and left shoe. You won't find that metal eyelet, that metal eyelet right here. So that's kind of interesting to me. The toe and behind the swoosh is kind of a roughed up suede that's kind of holding, like it's kind of holding like a pattern. Like whenever I try to kind of brush it another direction, it's not changing for me. So during the manufacturing process, if they like brushed on some kind of a clear or coating to kind of give it sort of an effect, you are seeing the speckling on what feels like a really nice lush nubuck around the toe, up the eye stay, around the heel. Man, I'm sure all these textures are from Yuto's story and from where he is from.
That's a
We've got
nice
this
colorway. I like
nice
that.
debossed
Different
double
materials what they
feather
use in the past. That
icon,
looks
which is
good.
really the Yuto Horigome
Yeah, they got a
brand.
nice colorway. I'm
It's interesting that it's
telling you.
been 2 feathers for a while. He is a double gold medalist, so that's kind of an interesting thing there. Got your nylon tongue tag in like a taupe and dark green. That is the Yuto Horigome name right there, tag. On the mud flap, it's sort of a faded peach color with a orange, kind of I would say a metallic orange Nike. The sock liner
I'm
is a
telling you.
nice, soft
And they're
material,
probably
like not
comfortable as
quite
a motherfucker.
jersey,
All my SBs
almost
are
like a
comfortable.
synthetic suede. So between the heel pod and that sock liner, you're going to be well locked into this shoe.
Because they put like better materials into the SB than the regular ones, right?
Yeah, like these SBs I got right here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you these. These
Damn, the
SBs
SBs
right
be
here.
hard, bro.
I ain't worn them yet, but I tried them on. These are those exclusives, you know what I mean? They go for like 7, 7 or 8. Just something in the vault, But I enjoy me a pair of SBs. SBs, they got me.
Yeah, those is fire right there.
Yeah, right on. I don't know if I'm gonna ever wear them. I don't know if I'm gonna ever wear them. I'm a collector, man. I collect them, but because I don't got 2 pairs of them. You know what I mean? A lot of these shoes back here, I got 2 or 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, I'll be back in 2 and 2. I got 2 or 2, man.
Yeah,
That's how I always was rocking them.
If you're skating it and really like taking it to task, out the box it comes with the green lace. We have a white
That's how you
midsole,
gotta rock it, man.
a
One to rock,
forest
one to
green,
stock,
kind
bro.
of dark green, and
Right.
speckled outsole.
That's how
When the
that
rock and when
faded
the
pink
stock.
from his first dunk. And man, it's nice to have these in hand.
All
Like I said,
day.
we've been getting asked about this quite a bit. It doesn't stop there. Every time I kind of put the shoe down, I keep seeing panels and materials and textures. So we have a dark, really kind of a very warm chocolate brown, maybe a mahogany, and just like a linear patterning where it kind of like, if you can kind of catch that in the light, kind of see it kind of gleaming a little bit. Pretty sick. Underneath the tongue, Yuto's 2 feathers is
Them is wet, man.
present under the tongue.
I'm telling you, they're gonna
The
be a
shoe's highly
pretty
wearable. The
for
colors are
resale.
incredibly wearable. This is gonna look
They're gonna
probably
be a
amazing
pretty
this spring
penny
in
for
shorts.
resale, my brother.
Pants probably
Those
look great
materials
too,
remind me
but
like
I would want to
how
show
when they first
the
came
whole
out with the
shoe.
SB
I mean
Pigeon.
everything, like
Like,
all
I mean,
these.
that looks like that's that type of good quality.
Yeah, for sure. Them motherfuckers is wet, bro.
Something different.
Watch the resale when they come out, man. How high the prices go. What do you say? The retail is 120. It's gonna be about 4 or 5 for those. for people to actually get those on their feet, about $400 or $500.
You gonna get up there that high?
Yeah, I'm telling you, those are pretty dope, bro. You know, and with them SBs, that they all
they fire.
They
fire.
release them kind of they release them kind of weird. So they release them at like the skating stores, you know what I mean? And then they don't release them at Nike. You won't get those at Nike. You will not get those at Nike unless you get it on the sneaker drop. Unless you stand in line at the skate store, you will not get these. These shoes you will not get unless you stand in line.
Yep.
So make sure you put these on your calendar if you want to make some money. This is some game for your brain. If you ever ask me for some game, I'm giving you some game. I stand in line for a couple hours for $120 to make $500-$600. You know, you'll stand at a job all day working your ass off, slaving for 8 hours for kibbles and bits when you can just have your own business. You know what I mean? Check game. Y'all gonna peep game. We got some game for your brain. We're gonna be telling y'all a lot about this reselling. We're gonna be telling y'all a lot about shit we like and shit that we don't like, you know, and shit that you can sell and some shit that you can't sell.
Sure.
We'll let you know if you ain't gonna be able to make no money on it, and I'm gonna let you know if you can make some money on it. How do you think we survive? What do they think?
Straight up.
Because we just started this YouTube, so
Jump in the water.
we ain't getting paid from the YouTube yet. So help us out. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, subscribe, share this to your friends, your grandma, your auntie, everybody. You know what I mean? It's the cookout. You know what I mean? The real cookout. You know what I mean? We lucky we ain't got no goddamn barbecue ribs around
This
here.
weather be crazy out here, but it's super windy.
Yeah, they gonna see when we do our lives this summer that we're gonna be doing lives where we do our events. We're gonna be out doing live events. We ain't gonna be up in the studio. We ain't gonna be in the office. You know, we're gonna be there with you, doing giveaways, all kind of
for sure.
So
That's
make sure
coming
you
up.
Stay tuned, and we're gonna be giving game on how to make money on reselling shoes. And so if you want to make money on reselling shoes, make sure you tap in to Sneaker Hoodie and Sneaker Creatures in the Bottom of the Soul podcast. You know, the links are down below on the bio. You know what they say. I'm just getting new to this YouTube streaming. You know, they call it the YouTube streets, but these are the sneaker streets. We're gonna keep these are the sneaker streets. You know what I mean? When you hop on our podcast, these are the sneaker streets, and this is what we're talking about. Nothing but the best fashion, money making plans in life. You know what I mean? And what we got going on.
Quality.
High quality fashion. And we got another drop that's coming out that I want to show y'all about. If y'all like Spike Lee, if y'all like Jordan, then y'all gonna like this one. Check this out. They come out April 1st. Spike edition. It's the grade school edition, though. It's not limited size. It's not limited quantity, so y'all can get you a pair of these. Make sure y'all tap in with that, man. We're gonna see what else is. Who is this? Oh yeah, this Kicks on Fire. Yeah, let's see what Kicks on Fire got, man.
Those things got that glow in the dark bottom on them too. That's fire.
Which ones you talking about?
The ones you just played with the
the spikes.
The Jordan the kid ones.
Okay, yeah, they got the glow in the dark bottoms. I didn't see that on them. Let's go. Let's get back to them real fast.
Yeah, I got that glow in the dark bottom.
Yeah, I didn't see that glow in the dark. Had to double back off the back, like my nigga Poetic would say.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Oh, on the back too, glow in the dark,
If
bro.
you got
That's
kids,
fine.
everybody, if you got kids out there, make sure this is a cop for your kids. It's 7 below. That means 7 guys.
Little materials on the upper side. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna tap into these. What they had on here. These come out September 1st. Get ready. Gotta make sure you get ready for these. Like that. I gotta make sure I like that one. Them up tempo 95. If you were 80s, baby, and you was raised in the 90s, you know about these. This is a definite cop. Y'all better tap in. This is gonna go for resale and for your food. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, bro.
Most definitely cop. Bro.
Hey, those
We'll
shit
tap into
different.
some
Those
other
shit,
ones they
those
got,
already
man.
make those retro like that. They be different.
Let's see what LaMelo got, man. LaMelo got some shit, man. Cause I bought those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he been coming with some shit. Yeah. Shout out to Melo, man. Shout out to the whole Ball family, man. They didn't build the whole thing with their family.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. You know, there's definitely choices coming up. You gotta keep
on the dream of. Shine some light on them. We had to shine some light on them Pumas.
Oh,
I really don't rock.
I like a whole colorway.
I bought some Pumas for me and my son. I had to this last trip in Seattle. When we went to Seattle for the sneaker con, I went and bought some. Yeah, I did. What else they got up on here? This cool.
Yeah,
I don't think
that was fire.
I don't think they got some SBs. Let's see what the. Oh yeah, these are the ones. They first. Make sure you tap into the Supreme collection. Now these is gonna be going for thousands. You know what I mean? If you want a pair of these, you better get them on the sneakers app. You better do all your researching and all your buying.
Yeah, that was clean right there.
Yeah.
I rock with those too. I like those.
That's that drop. Yeah, that's that drop from the SB collection. They got some. I think they got some more coming out from the Supreme collection. I think they do. What you got on your end, man? You got some more shit on your end that you got?
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to hold tight right now. Like I said, the weather just changed up real quick, bro. It's starting to get like, I don't know, super duper windy. I can hear the house shaking type of thing. Like it's ugly on the weather right now. So I don't even know. My Wi-Fi probably getting a little bit choppy, but you know what it is, bro. It's a Bottom of the Soul podcast, man. All love in the streets. One love, all love. You feel me? And we're going to keep this content coming. Go check out our pages. I mean, not only are we doing this on this podcast, we doing some, we got content too. I mean, we do a lot of editing and a lot of work into that in this show. I mean, basically, like he said, it's a full-time gig, man. But, you know, the streets want this, so we're going to keep it lit.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna shine some light on my my player partner, man, out the P-Town, man. You know, he out of Portland, Oregon, man. Shout out to my bro Indo Slim, man. We gonna shed some light on the one of his nice tracks. You feel me? Let's get this thing on this broadcast, man. Let's put you on that high screen, brother.
Right.
See what he doing, man. Always featuring Millies too. So you know we gotta keep it popping for this brother. You know. Shout out to my nigga Indo Slim, man. Shout out to Millies, man. Oh shit.
Hold it down like we supposed to with this motherfucker. Tell her.
Probably talk about some gang shit. Probably talk about that long thing poking out the pocket of my jacket, never blame shit. Do it from Portland up to Cambridge. Probably talk about that vibe shit. Probably talk about them long nights sleeping in the rain. I had to get it, had no option. Why you think I act obnoxious? Ooh, I try to tell him now.
Yeah, I'm a beast, but I'm heavenly. OG type like a priest from the 70s. Remain humble, keep my energy positive, bro. No one to love you when them Hennessy bottles get low. Yeah, I smoke 20 cigaros and go. I'm at the function like there's finna be models and blow. I'm so Northwest, Kenny G follicles grow. They call me sick, but I'm the remedy, swallow it whole. It be the same shit from Cambridge to Portland, bitch. Don't let that scenery fool you, we got them torches lit. Baby, make my hip jingle like a set of keys. That's my low bro, he with that gunplay, let him be. Indo Slim got spectacular vision. Always trying to tell me something is a fact when it isn't. Yeah, knowing I see right through all these motherfuckers know my type too raw.
We'll probably talk about some gang shit. Probably talk about that long thing poking out the pocket of my jacket, never blame shit. Do it from Portland up to Cambridge. Probably talk about that mob shit. Probably talk about them long nights sleeping in the rain. I had to get it, had no option.
It don't slip.
Why you think I act obnoxious? Ooh, I try to tell him.
40 on my hip and my jeans too. Talking blue hunters, couple green too. Precise aim with the beam do. Young and off the walk and he mixed it with a bean too. Why you think I act obnoxious? I just turn my losses into profit. Fuck around and make an ammo for drop shit. 20 bitches in my phone telling me I'm toxic. California nights and we hit the tropics. Keep them suckers out my sight, money in my optics. They ain't let me in the door, but I'm a locksmith. They ain't let me in the door, but I'm a locksmith. Hawk spit, I'm disrespectful on some op shit. Not a rock show, we turn the function to a mosh pit. 5-6 bitches on my line when I'm in the West. Lettuce in my pocket, dressing like vinaigrette.
Probably talk about some gang shit. Probably talk about that long thing poking out the pocket of my jacket, never blame shit. Do it from Portland up to Cambridge. Probably talk about that mob shit. Probably talk about them long nights sleeping in the rain. I had to get it, had no option. Why you think I act obnoxious? Ooh, I try to tell him now.
Man, shout out to my nigga, man, Indo Slim, man. Shout out to my nigga Indo Slim, man. You know what it is, man. This whole West Coast, man. It's a takeover, man. The bottom of the soul, man. Bottom of the soul, bottom of the soul, man. The bottom of the soul.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we just showing love on this page, man.
Definitely.
You know what we doing.
Your folks been bringing that fire back to back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's nothing but grinding and shining, hustling, you know, and motivation on this channel, man. If you niggas ain't got hustle, if you niggas ain't got no motivation, if you niggas ain't got no drive, don't come to this channel. We don't give a damn. But we gonna keep it how we gonna keep it, and we gonna keep this shit rolling, man. You know what it is. Sneaker hoodie, sneaker creatures.
You know, exactly.
Throw it at that yee on their ass. One good time. You know what I mean? Hey, to LA all the way to PO, man. You know what to do, man. Shit. From Albina to motherfucking China, nigga. Like you said before, man. You know, you dig. Sometimes it is all on a yee.
You feel me?
But it's all on me. Hustle man. You like my rest in peace to my brother Poland Prince, man. What he say? Hustle man. More chips in the Ruffles bag. You know, you put the motherfuckers in a duffel bag, man. Yeah, rest in peace to my nigga, man. You know, my nigga had cold game for their brain, man. You know, he died when we was young, but nigga, rest in peace to my nigga Poland Prince, man. Straight up, straight up. What else going on, brother? What else going on, man?
Yeah, brother.
In this motherfucker, man. We gonna rock this motherfucker till we got 30 more minutes for their ass, man. We gotta keep this shit rocking and rolling, man. We gonna hit the bar, man. We ain't did a 2-hour show, so we gonna do a 2-hour show on their ass, man. We got 30 more minutes, man, to hit that bar on their ass. Let's keep this shit motherfucking rolling, man. Get your motherfucking seatbelts fastened for this shit we got going, man. You know, you dig, man?
Hell yeah. Did you hear about that new Marvel movie coming out, bro? They just had a big thing about that where they gonna the Doomsday they got going on, and now officially they about to bring the X-Men into the Marvelverse. You know, like Spider-Man, they was sort of on the outside thing. Yes,
let me chop that
bro
up.
that played Iron Man. What's his name? Robbie Downey Jr.
Okay,
he gonna be Professor Doom.
Oh,
Yes,
let's
sir.
see.
And they
Let's
they
see.
talking about, bro, they about to have everybody. They had a launch on the internet yesterday, like I think it was like a 3 hour or 5 hours, somewhere around that time.
Is it the
Broadcast of all
Avengers?
the
Is
actors
it? It's
that's
the
gonna
new.
be in the movie,
It's
bro.
the
They got
Avengers one. It's the Avengers one, or is it just that he
believe
got a?
so, bro.
They got
It
their
say
own
it says Doom.
Doomsday.
Nah, yeah, like you know how they had it with the what's his name, Thanos. How they had the Thanos series, what they had the Avengers. You know what I mean? And the 3-part series is about to be like one of those, but with Doom in it.
Oh,
You know what I mean? With the green hoodie on, he about to be.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it come
Robert,
out 26. It come out to
all
hit the
metal
theaters
man.
May 1st, 26. Let's
Right.
see. Let's see the trailer of this, man. Let's see
And
what's
that's supposed
going
to
on.
be like the start to like the big Marvel universe coming back out. Like, you know what I mean? They coming out swinging for the fences, they said. So this is their big stage premiere. They got some other movies they talked about as well. Black Panther 3, they got another launch date on
I
that
have seen
too.
the rise and fall of empires. You believe yourselves to be heroes, guardians of this pathetic world. But I am the master of fate. And fate has decreed your downfall. Nietzsche said God is dead. I say humanity is obsolete. The Avengers,
Oh yeah.
these self-proclaimed protectors, are a mere symptom of this cosmic malady.
They better get ready for this one.
Their time is over. Their world is ending. And I am the
That
harbinger
looks
of doom.
solid, bro.
A new order is about to rise, forged in the
That's
crucible
probably,
of
that's
chaos.
probably go in right there.
I am the author of this new reality.
Man, Bottomless Soul podcast, bro. We got
Beware,
something to
Avengers.
talk about.
For your legacy
telling
ends
them.
here.
Okay. That doomsday. Okay. That doomsday is hard. That doomsday is hard, brother.
Bro,
It look like it's gonna be a dope one.
I'm
It
telling you.
look
Like,
like it's gonna be a dope one, man. Look like it's gonna be a dope one, bro.
and like I said, with that one, the exclusive on that is that they about to bring the X-Men over. So like Wolverine, Gambit, all them people about to come over into the Marvel universe. Nightcrawler, the whole X-Men squad, Iceman, you name it. You know, they had legendary comic books of X-Men. So like I said, that's gonna be dope. And maybe you might even see Spider-Man and the X-Men together with Black Panther. You know, we'll see. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is how they pitching it. So it's a big thing going on with the Marvel movies. So coming up, we're gonna have some really good movies in the theaters too for the summer.
Right. See, another movie I was looking at, I seen the other day, bro. This crazy. This has been a fan favorite. Everybody loves this movie. I think it's the last one that they doing. And it's the last one with this brother. I think this brother passed away this year. He used to play Candyman. You know what I'm saying? It's the Final Destination.
Wow.
Let's see what this guy.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
let's see. He played in
this gonna be
Candyman, but now
the
he's
new
in
Final
there.
Destination?
Yeah, this the new Final Destination. We're gonna have to see where
that's
this
about to
go,
be
man.
lit. Ooh.
Let's see what this about, brother.
Oh, you talking about bro right there? Yep, sure enough, that's him.
Drinks all around. Say it, oh, oh, oh,
The bottom of the show podcast. That's
Family,
motherfucking link,
you don't
buddy,
get
man.
to pick the one you get. You just gotta
Right.
love the one you got.
It's your friend. Bringing you the
I
hot
always knew this day would come.
fashion.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
No.
I held him off for years.
Charlie, get up here.
He's a relentless son of a bitch. Won't stop till he finishes the job. Death is coming. coming for our family.
I said, oh, 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 oh,
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all.
Nasty
I saw
work.
what death was about to do.
Yeah. I told you.
I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor.
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death
Hey, it's
doesn't
gonna
like
be
when
a
you
cold
mess
one
with
right
his
here.
plans. This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist. What?
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
Man, he looks skinny than a motherfucker.
Maybe that's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Good luck.
Yeah, that
Ugh.
shit crazy.
Hey, that was hard,
I
bro.
told you that shit is hard, huh? I told you.
Hey,
bro,
that's
that
hard
shit
though. I ain't
hard
gonna
as
lie.
a motherfucker, bro.
Hey,
That shit hard,
that's hard
man.
shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with that. And I didn't see every Final Destination there is. So I didn't, like, what I mean? I gotta throw that in there. That's like if they came out with a new Jeepers Creepers, I gotta watch that shit too. You feel me? That's just part of that trilogy. You gotta keep watching that shit. Finish it off.
Right. They got a lot of little things coming out, man. 2025 is all the way live, man. Like Coolio said, it's all the way live. Rest in peace, Coolio, man. Shout out
R.I.P.
to my
Coolio,
niggas,
my
man.
nigga, though, man. Hey, that's my nigga right there.
Man, shout out to
Coolio, bro.
Coolio.
Man.
Peace, man. My auntie Bev liked him, man. He had some kids, man. He had some hits. They cannot
Man, you
deny
telling
his
me
hits
about
or
it.
his gangster, man. He's a real gangster and he did his music, man. Shout out to Coolio, man.
Shout out to
What
Coolio.
else, what else they had on the movie scene, man? I know I seen some other things on that movie scene.
Like I said, for
I don't
me, it
know
was
if
the
they
big
got-
Marvel release. I started checking about that.
Yeah,
Final
that Marvel
Destination.
release. That Marvel release was the one.
That Final Destination gonna be nice.
Yeah, that Final Destination is crazy. Can't nobody. I think that's gonna be the movie of the summer unless they come out with type of Jurassic Park box office type of movie like that. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna top that. I don't.
That should be pretty good.
Let's see. I'm gonna get into some other things what they got, man. Let me see these upcoming movies, bro. Upcoming movies, man. I don't want no. There we go. Let's see what he got going, man. Oh yeah, this is one of the movies that is a must see. You know what I'm saying? This one right here is a must see. If you like the first movies, then you're gonna like this movie. You know, the
Okay,
first movie
cool.
was kind
I'm
of
in.
creepy, kind of
Ready.
scary. You don't even know the title yet. Wait till I get the title on you. And when you just see it, I'm just gonna play it, and then it's just you're just gonna be like, man, okay. This another one is just like Final Destination that you're gonna want to see this 2025. You know what I'm saying? It's a must see. It's a must see. Is this the one? Let's see if we on there. Oh yeah.
So, what's your deal?
My deal? I'm just a regular guy with a regular job, but I've got this condition where I don't feel pain.
Hey, there we go.
Oh my god, you're a superhero.
No.
Oh yeah.
Can you feel this?
Definitely feeling something. Last night was amazing.
Oh!
Get on the ground! Open the vault! Come here early! We need a hostage!
Y'all know what it is. Bottomless Soul Podcast. Life. God.
I just want to know where Sherry is.
You ever fired a gun before? You did.
So those are definitely third degree, so you're going to want to run it under some cool water.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like?
Hey, man, you okay?
Why don't you just call the police?
You think I'm in on this?
Manslaughter, Grand Theft Auto.
Do you know what it's like to wait your whole life to meet someone? Someone who finally gives your life meaning? Would you wait around for someone else to save her? Or would you do it yourself? What the fuck is that?
Oh, you know what? That's good.
Heads up!
That's what I watched it.
It's one of them ones, man. I'm telling you.
Sorry, it's fine.
But the next one is the one.
What happened to your face?
The next one is the one that is gonna have you on your heels. You'll be on your heels on this one. This is
You can still die. You're not Wolverine.
Everybody is gonna want to go out.
You understand pain?
Oh, no, stop it. I mean,
This wasn't the one I was talking about.
Wow,
this was
that hurt.
the
That
one
one hurt the
before.
most. How you like?
Novocaine? It is you. I thought you'd be dead by now.
Well, I'm not.
It's fucking Novocaine, and he's not fucking dead.
But this one right here, you're gonna want to make sure you go see this one.
Wait, sit here. Sit. Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
Seven, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, boot,
Yes,
boot,
sir.
boot,
This
moving
the
up
man
and
right
down
here.
again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be ready for this.
This is hard right here.
Your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 boot.
This is that one
moving
right
up
here.
and down
I'm telling
again.
you.
There's no discharge.
I'm supposed to be bringing nothing but real content for your brain.
Something different.
Straight up. That was hard.
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17,
Yes.
32 the day before.
Yeah, buddy. They had a whole, they had a whole trilogy of that already back, so they bringing that back.
Yeah.
Like that's
Bringing that
that
back.
used to go, boy. Those movies used to be gruesome as hell,
Yes.
bro.
That old lady
Like
on
that
that
shit used to
one.
be like, what is that called? Night of the Living Dead type of like zombie. Them, and they were fast as shit. They come at you strong, like how that big ass one was coming. Like, bruh, them movies,
Yeah.
shit. That's dope. They bringing that shit back. Hell yeah, that's definitely a watch too. Man, shit, y'all
Hell
better
yeah,
get y'all
that's
popcorn ready.
definitely a
Shit,
watch,
like you gonna
man.
get the movies all year, man.
That's
It's
definitely a
moving.
watch. That's a must see, man. That's a must see, man. I want to show them about these new Kobe's too, bro. These new Kobe's is coming out. They got these new Kobe's coming out. The LA Dodger edition. You guys make sure you cop these. Make sure you resell these. Buy you a pair too, but make sure you
them
research.
LA
They're gonna
Dodgers.
go up.
That shit
They
go
ain't
hard.
gonna go down. They're not gonna go down. Best believe they're gonna go up, and they're not gonna go down. Let's take a look at these. That's them LA Dodger
I
Kobe
agree.
editions. You know,
100%.
let's see what they really got to offer. Yeah, May 30th. Make sure y'all tap in. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. Them is gonna be a one of a kind. Those are one of one. Those are one of ones. You see the zoom, you see the detail, you see the 8, you see the
I think they got
smooth.
like a jersey or something coming out with that too, with that colorway, like
Yeah.
exclusive white and blue
They've
jersey,
been making
Dodger
these
jersey.
for a long time. You see,
Yeah,
I'm
I think
rocking my
so.
Kobe. You see, I got on my Kobe today, man. You see, I'm in my Kobe lane, man. You see, let me actually take them off and actually show them what I got on my feet today. You know, we got that's the what is it, 2011 edition? Yeah, you can't find these.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I just put them on my feet today. Actually, I wore them in Tulum one time. You know, when I hit the little spot, but I didn't wear them too much. You know, but yeah, these are one of the
You know
one
how
on
we
one.
do it. We know the pop fresh
One on one.
box.
You know how we rocking and rolling around this
Yeah,
motherfucker. It's the Bottom of the Soul podcast, man. Sneaker creature, sneaker hoodie
Yes,
on your
sir.
funky ass, man. It's 2025, and this
We in
motherfucking
the
the
building.
end
We
of
got something
March.
to
It's
talk
the end of
about.
March. It's the end of March, man, and we got shit coming for your ass, man. April coming.
Yes, sir.
April showers, May
Time
flowers.
goes
You know,
by.
it's almost harvest time. You know, it's almost time to put your weed beds out. You know, it's time to get your
Yes,
burn
sir.
on, get your cookies on, put your flowers out into the to the atmosphere. If you feel me, you know what I mean. You know, it's that time of the year. May's the best
All
month
year round,
of the
man.
month. It
Yeah.
actually, yeah, it's the best and the worst month. That's when my mother died that month. But you know, it's the day of the day. You know, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I love that day.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the best days out. You know, but we got a lot of things going for the summertime.
We
You
should
know
go
what I
to one of
mean?
them festivals, bro. Since we can go to one.
Oh yeah, we gonna be doing a lot of
Yep.
festivals. We're gonna be out in Vegas. You know, we got a lot of shit going out in Vegas. You know, they got a lot of outdoor
Oh yeah,
festivals,
Vegas
live
definitely.
festivals. We're gonna be back out in
Yeah,
Los Angeles.
Vegas.
Make sure y'all tap
Vegas.
in with me. You know me,
Vegas.
man. I'm back on the
Vegas.
block doing what I'm doing. You know, shit ain't gonna change. We just gonna keep shit rolling. But yeah, that's what we got. We got a lot of shit on this roster, on this
Hell yeah, bro.
agenda for the summer, man. You know, I know you got a lot of trips planned for the summer. Where you going? You have to say you was going back to Tokyo, right? That's where you going back this summer, brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a sneak trip back to Japan and see if I can go out there and get some more high heat. You know what I mean? Fashion. I'm gonna try to get some more content while I'm there as well. I'm still editing content now, so if you are looking at my channel, Sneaker Creatures TV, just know that there's more content to come for sure.
Right. I'll be going live Jamaica in May. You know what I mean? I got to figure out the dates. I know the dates, but I ain't gonna tell you the dates till I get up out there. You know what I mean? Till they see me just like ping boom. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be out there in Montego's doing our Montego Bay type shit. You know, you feel me? I don't know why this thing is saying that, but yeah. But we gonna keep this thing rolling, man. You know, we got 15 more minutes till we hit that 2-hour mark, man. You know, we just keeping this shit lit, man. We on IG, we on Instagram, we on Twitter, we on everything. What they call it X though now? They call it X now.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, that's that Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's
what
that
is.
Elon, man. I see they blowing up a lot of his cars and shit around everywhere. That's crazy. That's them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
them
time to get
protesters.
ugly.
The
It's not-
protesters is crazy.
Hey,
They do all that
I'll
shit
take me a
till they get
Cybertruck
that
for like
thing.
15,000, 10,000 though. Believe that shit.
What
Easily.
you say?
They can give me that motherfucker.
10,000.
I'll take one of the motherfucking cyber trucks.
So
You
you gonna
ride
take
and
one?
slide, nigga, like, yeah.
Right. No. When I was in LA, I was gonna rent one. I was gonna rent one and trip everybody out. You know me. I'm a stunner like Baby and Manny. So I pull up when I pull up. You know what I mean? But I had my family and my family truck with me this time. I'm a family man. It's family first. Everybody else in a hearse. You know what it is. So I always put my family first. Shout out to my family. I love y'all niggas. Right? Nightbud. So we gonna keep that shit like
Shout out to the fam, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the Bottom of the Soul podcast. Shout out to Sneaker Creatures, man. We started this shit in how many days, man? We got together and came up with a plan, came up with a execution. What they say execution? What I'm saying?
In a
I said
blink
it
of an
wrong.
eye, bro. It was a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So
in a blink of
fast.
an eye.
You know what I mean? But I mean, here we are. You know what I mean? And the rest of the story hasn't been told yet. It's just gonna keep getting better.
Yeah, that's what we did. We started from the bottom, man. Shout out to everybody that been rocking with niggas. You know what I mean? Everybody that's been supporting, sharing this shit, just like we share your shit. It's only mutual respect. When we doing this or anything that you do in life, you support your own. Everybody can go out and buy a Nike shirt or go turn on channel 27, whatever channel it is, but won't turn on to your family's channel. Turn on to this channel. You know what I mean? Tap into this shit. We ain't talking no drama. We ain't talking no nonsense, no politics. We talking about sneaker business and how to make money and how we actually just live our life on a day-to-day basis. And what progression is,
fashion,
what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, the fashion is and what's going down and what you want to buy and what your kids want. And we ain't even broken to the sports section yet of this whole aspect.
We got the draft coming up.
Come on,
like you said, the
we got
playoffs coming up.
We got special guests
Baseball
coming in. You know what I mean? We got people that won championships this year. My nephew just won the championship this year. Shout out to you, Trillo. You know what I mean? He out in Idaho doing his thing. You know what I mean? He's gonna be a special guest on this podcast. We got a couple special guests. I ain't gonna name too many, but yeah, I got something in store for the summertime. And I'm coming to you. Remember the hood to hood?
Hell
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're going neighborhood to neighborhood.
Hell
You know what I mean? That's where we going this summer.
Straight up.
We're gonna keep this shit rocking and rolling, man. But yeah, man, let's
all day long.
we're gonna let this song play out, and then we're gonna end this show with a bash, man. This is episode 3, nigga. Bottom of the Soul. Sneaker Creatures and Sneaker Hoodie. If you don't know what it is, now you do.
Let's go.
Make sure you tap in, like, share, subscribe. Send it to your mama, send it to your granny, send it to your auntie, your grandpa. He gonna like this shit because it's real. And we ain't capping. You dig?
You dig? You feel me?
This is a DOP production. This is a DOP production.
It ain't hard to find. Heaven, it ain't hard to find. No,
This is a DOP production.